Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi arrived in Lahore on Tuesday morning and visited Allama Iqbal's mausoleum, where he highlighted a special connection with the Pakistani people. Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz received Raisi and his delegation at the Allama Iqbal International Airport on the second day of his three-day official visit. His visit is the first of its kind by any head of state after the February 8 general elections. View this post on Instagram. According to PTV News, Punjab Chief Secretary Zahid Akhtar Zaman, Inspector General of Police Dr. Usman Anwar and Iranian Consul General in Lahore Mehran Movahed Far were among those receiving him. Senior Provincial Minister Mariam Aurangzeb, Senator Pervez Rashid and Provincial Ministers Uzma Bukhari, Mujtaba Shujurrahman, Khawaja Sulaiman Rafiq, Bilal Yassin, and Chaudhry Shafii Hussain were also present on the occasion. The Iranian president then paid a visit to Allama Iqbal's mausoleum, where he laid a floral wreath and offered Fatiha. View this post on Instagram. Speaking on the occasion, Raisi said he did not feel like a stranger at all, adding that there were special emotions and connection with Pakistani people that kept the two nations connected. I wanted that a public rally be held so I could address the public, but due to some reasons, the conditionalities were such that it could not be made possible, he said. On behalf of the Supreme Leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran, I say my greetings to the people of Pakistan and Lahore, Raisi said, appreciating the revolutionary spirit present in the people here. The Iranian president highlighted that Allama Iqbal was an extremely important personality for Iran as he was a very inspirational person. He also praised the Pakistani people and government for the stance taken with us, Iran, in a strong manner against Zionist forces. According to Radio Pakistan, Maulana Abdul Kabir Azad, the Khatib of Badshahi Mosque, offered special prayers for the enhancement of Pak-Iran relations and for the Palestinians in Gaza. Raisi penned his admiration for Allama Iqbal's literary legacy in the visitor's book, the report said, adding that he was also briefed on the ongoing restoration efforts at Lahore's historical sites, particularly within the old walled city. Later, Raisi met Punjab Governor Bailaga Rahman at the Governor House where they discussed matters of mutual interest, Radio Pakistan reported. Governor Rahman also hosted a luncheon in honor of the president and his delegation, the report said. According to the Foreign Office, Raisi would also meet with CM Maryam and head to Karachi, where he would meet with the provincial leadership there. He would also be awarded an honorary doctorate degree by the University of Karachi, Radio Pakistan stated. The Punjab government and Sindh governments have announced local holidays today, Tuesday, in the Lahore district and Karachi division, respectively, to avoid the consequent inconvenience to the general public ahead of the visit of foreign dignitaries, including Raisi. The Sindh government has also imposed a complete ban on drones in the Karachi division from April 22 to April 28. In a post on X in the early hours of Tuesday, Raisi said, due to the commonality between Iran and Pakistan, there is a significant scope for expansion and promotion of relations between the two countries. He conveyed his greetings to the people of Pakistan, who he said always defended Islam, Islamic values, the oppressed Palestinians and the just and fair. High-level meetings on first day. A day ago, Raisi had spent a busy day in Islamabad, where the two sides committed to increasing the trade volume to $10 billion over the next 5 years. After his arrival in the capital, he had met with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and later addressed a joint press conference, vowing to strengthen relations between both countries at high levels. Later, Raisi also met with President Asif Ali Zardari where they agreed to reinforce existing ties. In his meeting with Chief of Army Staff General Asim Munir, the Iranian president discussed regional stability and border security. Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar had called on Raisi as well, while Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi and his Iranian counterpart Dr. Ahmad Vahidi agreed on both two countries banning terrorist organizations in their respective countries. Separately, the neighbors signed 8 agreements and memorandums of understanding, MOAs, for cooperation in various fields. Prime Minister Shehbaz Raisi also inaugurated the newly constructed portion of Islamabad's 11th Avenue after renaming it as Iran Avenue. Significance of visit. Raisi's visit to Pakistan had been in doubt as Middle East tensions rose after Iran launched an unprecedented missile and drone attack on Israel more than a week ago in retaliation for an airstrike on the Iranian consular building in Damascus earlier this month. Then, on Friday, central Iran received what was presumed to be an Israeli attack. Tehran has played down the apparent Israeli attack and indicated it had no plans for retaliation, a response that appeared gauged towards keeping the conflict in Gaza from expanding to a region-wide conflict. Pakistan has called on all parties in the Middle East to exercise utmost restraint and move towards de-escalation. Raisi's visit is also significant as Pakistan and Iran seek to mend ties after tit-for-tat missile strikes in January. The cross-border strikes stoked regional tensions already inflamed by Israel's military offensive in Gaza. Tehran carried out the strikes against an anti-Iran group in Pakistan the same week it targeted Iraq and Syria. Pakistan responded with a raid on militant targets in Sindh and Balochistan province. Both countries have accused each other of sheltering militants in the past. Pakistan is also counting on a joint gas project with Iran to solve a long-running power crisis that has sapped its economic growth. A $7.5 billion Iran-Pakistan gas pipeline intended to feed Pakistani power plants was inaugurated with great fanfare in March 2013. However, the project immediately stagnated following international sanctions on Iran. Tehran has built its own section of the 1,800-kilometer pipeline, which should eventually link its South Pars gas fields to Nawab Shah. In February, the outgoing caretaker government in Pakistan approved the construction of an 80-kilometer section of the pipeline, primarily to avoid the payment of billions of dollars in penalties to Iran due to years of delays. Washington has warned that Pakistan could face U.S. sanctions, saying it does not support the pipeline going forward.